Everybody loves to ride a bike. I mean, if you think about it, when you were little, you rode a bike because it was kind of independence. You know, you could get on the bike, get out of your neighborhood. Children in the inner city in particular have a lot of challenges to overcome. They don't have a lot of opportunity. They tend to get down a bit on themselves. And doing something like, epic bike race really gives you that push of self-confidence and motivation. I have had people out and out say, don't bring these children here. We don't want these children here. What do you mean you don't want these children? They're children. One of the things we're trying to change in our bike club is that feeling the children have that they don't belong. We want to teach the children, you do belong. You belong everywhere. We started the club with 15 kids, and within 6 years, 222 kids had rolled through our program. So we look for activities to do with the kids every Saturday, and if there's nothing going on, sometimes that happens, we just ride. Ride out to an ice cream stand somewhere and then come back, just so we can get on our bikes and get some exercise. What I find with the children is being very candid and open with them has meant everything. We talk about kids with black skin and Hispanic and speaking Spanish instead of English. The bike club's kind of morphed with the cycling association that promotes mountain biking in the high schools. Last year there were 2 NICA races that our bike club participated in down in Yonkers. We want to be kind of a pipeline into NICA so that when they graduate out of our program, which coincidentally is the age of 14, they can go right into the high school teams. We hold the rules of the bike club pretty solidly that, they have to come every Saturday. If we see a child that hasn't come in a while, for whatever reason, we'll ask. We'll sit down and find out what's going on. If a child just drops out of the training for racing for no reason at all, they're not allowed back in until we have a heart-to-heart discussion about commitment, follow-through, planning. If you're planning to do a race, you've got to train. I've got kids that are malnutrition in my bike club. They're jaundiced. They have childhood diabetes. We provide breakfast and lunch every week. So I have become a nutrition nut, trying to teach eating more nutritious, but cheaply. Kids have gone home and said, Mom, hummus is cheap. Can we buy hummus? Donations and volunteers are what keep the program going. But the gift of time, that is so, so precious. And volunteers, they miss the children when they're not here. You just become so attached to them. Anyone that gives their time to the children is not forgotten. Being a grassroots nonprofit, every dollar that's donated to us goes into programming, so tickets to get into a function or food. So there's no overhead. Unlike your larger nonprofit, 20 to close to 25% of their donated base goes to overhead costs. Every dollar, it's being maximized for the benefit of the children. Come down and just spend a Saturday with the kids and watch. I don't think there's anyone out there that would not feel some compassion and want to be involved.
Oh, you really just trying to rap. Oh, that's what really happened.